What's going on, guys? It's your boy XQ420 here, and I want to welcome everybody back to another episode of Twitter Tuesday. This Twitter Tuesday, we're coming with a two-dose regiment once again, okay? Uh, you can even say that one of these might be a booster, all right? It might give you a boost, dog. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. You will not regret it. But on the first episode right here, I want to look at Duke University, okay? Now, Duke is supposed to be, the elites go there. The smartest of the smarts go there. You can't be no dummy and go up in Duke. Well, that's according to your grades anyway. So as far as your intelligence, your IQ level, unless you get in there, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I don't know. Sometimes on the sports side, I think you might get a little assistance. If you're really good at said sports and getting into Duke, especially on the basketball side. I'm not saying that all those guys that are playing basketball at Duke are scholars, okay? Not all of them are scholars, but for the most part, to get into Duke University, you've got to be in tune with the books, okay? You've got to. You just can't be no regular chum rolling up in there, all right? It just ain't gonna happen, Bo. You just ain't gonna be able to make it up in there. But as we know, private university, as most, well, not most, but a lot of universities have done, they have made it mandatory to receive said jab. Now, they've had a whole lot of folks take the jab out there. I think they've got 90+% of their faculty jabbed up, and then I think they said that 95% of the student body is jabbed up. Okay, they have been inoculated, fully inoculated, either with a one-dose regimen of the J&J or the two-dose regimen of either Moderna or Pfizer. Okay. And as we see right here, Duke University is calling for the rest of the folks' heads. The lowly 9% of the faculty that haven't been jabbed up, they're calling for the heads, all right? And I don't know how many of those have received a medical or religious exemption. You can get one of those, but, you're going to have to scrape a tooth and nail to get one of them, okay? And we see right here where they actually had some protesters from Duke Hospital protesting about said jab. And you got to give it to them. You say you got to go out there. You got to let everybody know how you feel about it. It said it draws over 100 protesters. Felt like it should have been more, but as we can see out there in Duke, they like to they like to get down with the jab. It's their thing. It's their boo. Okay, it's their bay. It said the jab is bay. Okay, so so we like to get down. So we see this right here. Duke University, they calling for people's heads. They want to go ahead and say, "Hey, man, if you don't get said jab, we're gonna have to shit can you." That's just all there is to it. And as we see right here, let me pause this because it's in the way. See right here, more than 91% of Duke's 22,136 university employees are fully cleansed, and now every employee must receive and show documentation of their completed jab by 10 a.m. or their religious or medical exemption or get the axe. Okay, we'll axe you, all right? And so we see that right there. Now, despite that, we see right here, Duke University, they had an outbreak, okay? A small outbreak. It's nothing large right here. All right, so as it says right here, they say 98% of the university is fully jabbed up, okay? And it says mask mandated indoors and weekly testing required. Okay, so you got all these folks that's cleansed, yet you still got a mask indoors and you still got a weekly test, even though you got all these folks cleansed. Okay, and then but they've had 364 people test positive this week. Okay, this week, and all but 8 of them are fully jabbed up, fully cleansed, inoculated by one of the Holy Trinity. Okay, of a Pfizer, Moderna, or J&J. Now, what's their response to that? Some folks having a little bit of the sniffles, maybe even some folks asymptomatic. Restrictions. We got to come back with restrictions because, we're trying to go for zero coof out here. We're trying to show everybody how much we love science, okay? We want to hug science. We want to give science a big old hug, okay? We want to make sure people know that we are serious about the coof, okay? We ain't serious about no early treatment. But we are serious about making your life a living hell, whether you're cleansed or not, okay? That's the whole. That's the whole premise here. And so, Duke sets new campus restrictions after surge of the CV-19 cases among the Klan students. Now, look, if y'all have listened to my most recent podcast on Inside the Cube, go check that thing out. Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Go check it out. But I spoke about said Pfizer jab community, which is a bad name. But I spoke about that jab and what it says in the FDA approval. And it says for prevention of the disease that should not be named. I'm like, dog, I'm going to tell you something right now. The prevention part ain't looking too hot. It ain't looking too swift. It ain't looking like something you need to put on the front page talking about prevention of said coof. Because all kind of folks is cleansed, they catching the coof and they posting their L's, okay? I see L's posted all over the place. But right here, we see they set some restrictions to mitigate the spread of the disease that should not be named. Wasn't that the purpose of the jab? Let your boy know. The purpose of the jab was supposed to mitigate the spread, but the spread still continues, okay? And yet they tell me it works, all right? Now, it's amongst the students. You know, most of these students are younger, 304 undergraduate, 45 graduate students, and 15 employees, okay? So, so it ain't nothing crazy going on here. You know, it's younger people. And with the younger people, we know what demographic they're in as far as their overall risk. They're at very low risk of any type of severe symptoms, of hospitalization and death. The data tells us that, okay? All right, this ain't about my feelings. This ain't about what I heard somebody, say across the street. Oh, Sister Susie, she came over and said, oh, the data shows this to be the case with or without said inoculation, okay? But right here, it says a small number have minor cold and flu-like symptoms, and none have been hospitalized. Well, what are we worried about? Man, we would find all this time, previous history, we're fine with somebody having the sniffles, you know what I'm saying? We're fine with having somebody with a little bit of a headache, but now it is too much, all right? Now, these folks are supposed to be cleansed, okay? They're supposed to be fully cleansed. They're supposed to be the creme de la creme. They're supposed to be believers of science, and this is how we'll end it, okay? That's what I heard. That's what people told me. But I'm going to tell you right now, they lied to you, okay? They've been lying the whole time. Now, it started off with, well, it's just 2 weeks, okay? Well, it's just a month. Well, it's just a mask. You know, well, it's just a vaccine. Now the vaccine's mandatory. Now, all of a sudden, you're back restricted again. It's just like, what have you gained? I can't see where you've gained anything. Especially if you're younger. You ain't gained nothing. Your life's still hell, bud. I mean, it makes no sense at all. Okay? For some minor cold and flu-like symptoms. That's it. Minor. Somebody with a little bit of a runny nose. 4 or 5 days, they recover and move on. You know, this is what we're shutting down for. This is what needs more restrictions. Look at these folk out here. Mayor of Durham. Folk out here strapped up. Pitiful. Pathetic, man. That's what it is. Let me see what they got down here. Boy. And of course, we see right here, Duke reporting 98% of students are fully cleansed. So dang, Bo. I mean, they're damn near 100%. Hey, they know what they said. Oh man, if we get everybody cleansed, we'll be doing good. Well, they got 98% of the folks on campus for students cleansed and 92% of the employees fully cleansed. So what's the deal? Okay, what's going on? What's happened? All right. I mean, but you got all these folks cleansed. What's the problem? I mean, here's what I'm going to say, all right? And if I'm correct, I think they're making them wear masks outdoors again. If I'm correct, they put those restrictions back on them where they got to wear a mask outdoors. So they're wearing masks outdoors now, and online classes are getting moved. Classes are getting moved to online for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Do you got 2 weeks in you? You got 2 more weeks. Can you handle 2 weeks? It's just 2 weeks, 2 weeks into infinity. But here's what I'm gonna say on this, okay? The folk out there, dude, you deserve this, okay? All right, and I want people to bear with me on this. You deserve this. You deserve every bit of it. I want them to restrict you. I want them to make you mask up. I want them to make your life a living hell, okay? And the reason why I want this, all right, is so maybe this will finally make you wake up and realize to stop trusting these bastards, man. You know what I'm saying? I need them to impose all types of restrictions. Maybe make you stay in your dorm room. Maybe they slide the food underneath your door. You know, they knock on your door. Here's your food for the day. Stay your ass in there. I want all the restrictions that y'all can handle, okay? Every single one of them. Make you mask up everywhere. Embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are supposed to be the smart people, the intelligent people. Can you not see that you're getting scammed? My God. But it's a whole bunch of students, man. Students get together, and but you talking about a college setting, underage drinking, doing stuff that's illegal. They get together and do that all day. But you mean to tell me that y'all can't get together, put your minds together, and realize, hey, dog, they scamming us, man. They making us strap up the sacred cloth. Everybody cleanse. What the hell is going on? You mean to tell me you can't get together and go in there and be like, no, we ain't masking nothing. How about that? We ain't putting nothing on, okay? Well, you gonna suspend everybody? Suspend the whole school? Dang, bud. I mean, I want to know how many of the people were opposed to the jab. Man, make them feel some pain, bud. I mean, these folk are too weak, man. You got to make these folks feel pain. I'm gonna tell you right now. If the student body would have dropped by 50%, by 60%, it would have changed their tune. They'd be like, no, dog, I ain't going back. Don't even re-up me, okay? Get some folks together. But no, but folks just fold up, do whatever somebody says, and they hit you with a restriction again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bud, I won't wear your mask outside. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your apartment for 2 straight weeks. They see you come out, they expel you. I want them to put the max amount of pressure on you. All right, so maybe to get you out the funk that you in. There's too many people in a funk right now. They ain't thinking. They can't see what's going on. But they don't care. They don't. These folks don't give a damn whether you take it or not. They want you to take it. And it's weird why they want everybody to take it. Because from what we're seeing, but it doesn't make any difference as far as with the spread of the disease that shall not be named. That's all I'm saying. It don't make no difference, all right? And I don't even know if it if it benefits you at all because it don't stop the spread. So I don't know if you would have handled it better or not beforehand. Matter of fact, I don't know if you've been infected before or not, and you have antibodies because they refuse to test folks for antibodies because it might poke a hole in their narrative. So yeah, Duke, I don't get it, man. Students out there, man, get it together. Like I said, man, Duke's supposed to be prestigious. This is supposed to be the smarter folks. And y'all can't see through this. My God, man, this is pitiful, bud. It's what it is. But yeah, hey, some people deserve to be rolled. Some people are meant to be rolled. Alright? And this is this is the class that's supposed to be going out there and making innovations and all that kind of stuff. Be out there, be slaves. Do whatever we say whenever we say it. Put whatever we tell you to put in your body and just, be happy about it, okay? No, man. I'm sorry I had a rant right there. I'm sorry I had a rant, but it makes no sense, bud. It makes no sense at all. Cases are rising despite being cleansed. And watch yourself. They may tell you your cleansing runs out. You want to take another one? How many you want to take? I mean, who's to say they won't make you take another one? So yeah. Duke University, man, impose your will upon them, okay? Make them feel pain because obviously they like it. Obviously the students and stuff out there, they like the pain. Maybe some of y'all should have been out there with those 100 healthcare workers, calling for an end to the nonsense. Saying, hey, look, we ain't coming back, all right? Whole heart, we ain't coming back if y'all don't drop this bullshit. That's what you should have been doing. Those 100 or so folks out there that were out there in the street protesting, but they protested for your freedom as well too. They don't care if you taking the jab or not. They just protesting for your freedom. Your freedom to move about and not have to strap the cloth up over your mouth. Not have to be in quarantine all the time. Not folks freaking out because somebody got the sniffles. My God, man, let me... look, I got another episode coming out for Twitter Tuesday, okay? So, let me end this one. So I'll have some material for you this afternoon. I want to know y'all thoughts on this in the comment section below. Hope y'all did enjoy this one. Stay tuned. There will be another episode this afternoon for Twitter Tuesday. And on that one, we'll be talking about Israel. Okay? Israel. All right. And what they got going on out there. So, this has been your boy SQ420. Peace out. I'll catch y'all shortly.